Peace be upon you all. This is Engineer Fatima Ahmed, and I am the manager for enforcing standards in the Kingdom of Bahrain, and I'm also the POC for the Arab Codex in Bahrain. The second question pertains to how we can form an Arab team to agree or to manage the procedures with respect to the initiatives. The purpose of this work group is to guarantee the effective and active participation of all Arab countries in the activities of the Codex. We have covered several topics, starting with the countries or the relevant participants, which will constitute this working group. So it will be Arab countries and POCs from Arab countries. We have also set the criteria of forming the working groups, the scope of work for this working group, the tasks entrusted with this working group, in addition to criteria to benefit from the support to be able to participate in Codex meetings and meetings related to CAC and how to fund them or finance them. We will also tackle upon how we can enhance the regional coordination, in addition to a number of recommendations and suggestions to enhance the performance of our countries. The purpose of this topic is to identify procedures and principles that would encourage the POCs to actively participate in the Arab Codex Initiative and how they can disseminate the knowledge and expertise to other countries. So the purpose is to enhance joint cooperation between these POCs from other different countries. The maximum number would be 10 Arab countries, given the fact that the total number of Arab countries within this initiative is 22. So we think that 10 Arab countries would be the maximum number of participant countries, consisting of POCs to the Codex, in addition to representatives of relevant entities and experts and stakeholders. Regarding the criteria for forming this working group, they were as the following. The POCs should be people with expertise who are available and have enough time to stay abreast and keep up to date with the proposed topics of the Codex Initiative. In addition to guaranteeing continuity, they should also have the ability to disseminate the knowledge that they will receive and acquire during the meetings, and for them to be impartial and transparent. The scope that this working group will cover will be procedures, principles, and work mechanism that would help encourage the POCs to participate actively in the activities of the Arab Codex Initiative, and to be able to transfer the knowledge and expertise to other countries. When it comes to the tasks of this working group, we believe that the most important tasks of this working group would be as follows: to follow up with the work of the group and the small working group before their outcomes are presented during the coordination meetings. There will be smaller groups formed to discuss the agendas and to discuss the work and to have a prior preparation before they participate in the coordination meetings. They should also identify the priorities and review them to fulfill the demands and needs of the countries of the region. They should also take into consideration the economical, health, social, and environmental aspects and circumstances of countries. They should also take into consideration the facilitation of international trade and to remove any hindrances or obstacles before the trade. They will also be following the best international practices in coordinating regional positions. They will also be preparing an annual or a periodic semester work plan depending on the priorities of the region. They will also identify the relevant Codex Committee based on the importance and priorities for countries and activate them in a way that enhances the Codex activities. The head of the team or the group will also be participating with the periodical meetings. In addition to that, the working group would be providing consultancy, technical advisory to member countries regarding procedures. They will also identify the priorities when it comes to collecting, exchanging, and providing data, information, statistics, and studies needed by the countries and upload them to the official platform of Codex. They would also identify the criteria for support sources, funding, and financing for the participation of the countries in the annual meetings of Codex, also to prepare and exchange the response forms and to reply to the inquiries and comments of member countries in Codex, in addition to suggesting the organization and conduct of different events such as seminars, workshops, training programs, and they will also present an annual or a periodical report. Now we move to the criteria that will be set to benefit from the financing and support for participation. As you know, these amounts of money will be dispersed for the benefit of Arab countries, but there should be criteria for the ideal benefit from these amounts, and so that we do not exceed the maximum limit. They will also be committed to participating in coordination meetings. Whoever benefits from this financial support or subsidy should commit to attending the meetings, and he or she should commit to the invitations, prepare the work, and of course put forth useful suggestions and comments in order to achieve the goal of this participation. Also, the representative of the participating country in meetings should be relevant and should have thorough knowledge on the topics of the meeting so that their participation is effective and so that they represent Arab countries ideally. The other point is related to the means of enhancing the regional coordination. This will be under the supervision of the regional coordinator, Mr. Khaled. It will also be followed up from the IDSMO in collaboration with G-Force and other supporting entities. So these three entities will be working together on enhancing regional coordination. We will also be keen on following the best practices in work and regional coordination, in addition to focusing on preparing for the meetings well before the time of the meeting. And we will try to increase the number of internal meetings within the region before the coordination meetings. At the end, we have put forth a number of recommendations and suggestions And we believe that these recommendations would definitely contribute to enhancing the regional role. We will increase the frequency of capacity buildings in response with the needs of every country. Some countries have reached advanced levels of knowledge in the codex. However, other countries still do need more capacity building, so we will identify the needs and increase capacity building. We will also try to avoid duplication and waste of effort by removing and eliminating any cross-cutting work within different committees. This
لكل دولة أن هي تستشير الستيك هولدر